Hi there, my name is Elise Crabtree and welcome to my channel, your go-to source for all things sensitive skin. Today I'm going to touch on a topic that I get asked about all the time. It's rosacea. So today I'm going to share with you some of my top tips for helping to deal with or manage the symptoms that come along with rosacea, which most of the time it has to do with redness and a lot of inflammation. So my first tip for you is to use fragrance-free skincare if you're not already. That also means essential oil-free skincare. Fragrance, including essential oils, are really the top culprits for reactions, facial reactions, allergic reactions. And so if you have rosacea, your skin is definitely sensitive, you're already experiencing redness and inflammation, you don't want those top allergens, contact allergens, to be in your skincare products. Fragrance-free skincare is so much gentler. And so you really, really want to make the switch. You can use essential oils in other capacities for aromatherapy, but you just don't want them on your face if you have rosacea. My second tip for you is to limit your alcohol consumption. Alcohol consumption has been directly linked, has a positive correlation to rosacea symptoms, which means that it's been shown that the more alcohol you drink, the more severe those symptoms become. So alcohol is already associated with flushing. We sort of know that when you drink alcohol, you tend to become flushed, and so that's even more intensified and extreme when you have rosacea. Interestingly enough, also smoking and other lifestyle factors have to do with that as well, so have that same correlation. So my third tip for you is to limit UV exposure to your face and also just kind of avoid heat on your face, because heat exacerbates rosacea symptoms. And so that includes hot water, for example, like being in the jacuzzi, hot water in the shower. You just don't want heat on or around your face where you experience those rosacea symptoms. And that includes UV exposure. So while you want to get your vitamin D and you can do that, you just want to limit the UV exposure on your face. Be sure you're using an SPF, wear a hat, and protect your rosacea from heat. My next tip for you is this is one that doesn't really occur to people, but is to heal any early trauma that you might still be holding on to. And the reason I say that is, while rosacea is not considered an autoimmune disorder, it is linked to autoimmune disorders. It shares a lot of similarities with autoimmune reactions, and autoimmune disorders are heavily linked to early trauma. And so if you are experiencing chronic rosacea symptoms, I just suggest you maybe look into any early trauma that might be affecting you still, even on a subconscious level, on a physical level. And if you haven't already, right, there's no shame in therapy, in whatever you need to do to process through those things. It's so worth it for so many reasons, but it may make a huge difference in your skin, as crazy as that sounds. So that is my tip for you. Heal any early trauma that could still be coming up for you. And then my last tip for you is to limit niacin-rich foods. Niacin is a type of vitamin B, and niacin is associated with a lot of flushing and redness of the face. And so if you have rosacea, you want to kind of just limit. You just don't want to eat them in excess. So you don't want to eat an excess of animal products. That's where vitamin B tends to be, or niacin tends to be really high. And then even randomly foods like spinach and avocado, you just want to just moderation is key. So limit your niacin-rich foods. So those are the tips I have for you. I hope you found them helpful. If you've liked this video, go ahead and give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.